So I think a lot of people are aware of this, but it is illegal to set off fireworks in the city limits, right?
That's correct. It is against city ordinance for the use of fireworks inside the city limits of Longview. You can buy them out in the county and transport them in your vehicle, as long as they're not in the passenger area of your vehicle. They need to be in a trunk, bed of a truck or something, till you can get to an area where you can safely and legally use them.
Yeah, and there are fines involved, right?
There are fines, could reach up to $2,000 for the offense.
Okay. And yeah, obviously there's a reason behind all this, right?
Well, there is a reason. I mean, fireworks are inherently dangerous just by themselves, but when you add in wooded areas that we have here in East Texas, homes, vehicles, people's property, that can cause damage to those.
Yeah, and then the person that sets them off,
They could be liable and held responsible for burning someone else's property.
yeah,
You know, it catches in the grass and leads over to a home and catches the home on fire, or causes damage to a vehicle or something like that.
but you guys will be out and about.
That's correct. The Longview Fire Marshal's Office and Longview Police Department are out every year to enforce the ordinance.
Yeah, and it seems like doesn't seem like there's necessarily more every year, but it seems like you hear them every year.
You do. There's times where it usually on the 4th or New Year's Eve, where you'll have some pretty major fireworks disruption across the city.
Yeah, and so I guess if you're your neighborhood, you're in your neighborhood, you're at your house, you hear the fireworks. What should you do?
Call 911 and report it, and we'll get somebody by there.
Now there is a different kind of popping going on sometimes.
Sometimes people have been known to use firearms. Those come with additional charges and inherit a lot more risk. If a projectile leaves the barrel of a gun, it goes up and it will come down. So people should be mindful of that and just do not bring firearms out.
People, it's been years back, but there have been people have been hit.
That's correct.
And because it's going to come back down, it could go through your roof. Just where you're sitting, maybe. So I guess that's something that people just really need to be aware of. If you're in the city limits,
Be safe and enjoy your holiday weekend, and no fireworks inside the city limits of Longview.
Yeah, maybe just go enjoy the show.
There you go.
Yeah. And I guess it doesn't seem to really be concentrated in any particular area in Longview, does it?
No, it's all across town.
Yeah,
But
could be anywhere.
I encourage people to go and see the show at the Expo Center. Longview puts on a really nice show.
And that way you can stay safe.
Stay safe and enjoy it.
All right. Anything you'd like to add?
That's it.
The City of Tyler has an ordinance that states that no one can pop fireworks within the city limits. So as an alternative, we permit fireworks shows by professional fireworks companies that monitor these displays. And we go out as the Fire Marshal's Office and go inspect the sites, make sure that they're safe, they're safe distances away from the public, and everything's kosher so that we can have a safe and eventful 4th of July. If you want to shoot your own personal fireworks, you still have to go outside the city limits. No fireworks are allowed within the city limits due to the close proximity of neighbors, businesses, things of that such. So everyone has to go outside the city limits to pop their own fireworks. If people did pop fireworks within the city limits, a noise display would be a fine of up to $200, but a fire safety issue fine could be up to $2,000. So we don't like giving those out, but we do have to adhere to the rules and enforce the rules when they're posed to us. If you are at a designated area where you can pop fireworks, such as outside the city limits, there are a few things that you want to pay attention to. You want to make sure that there's no young child is left alone with the fireworks. When you light them, maybe have a long Bic lighter instead of a cigarette lighter to get a little distance away from the firework. You never want to relight a dud because they do go off and they cause injuries every single year. The young kids, they use sparklers every year. The young ones don't need to be using them by themselves because the end of the sparkler can get up to 2,000 degrees. That's as hot as a welder gets. So they could get burned. Never, light the firework and throw it. Make sure it's on a flat surface when you light it and get away. We love the celebration of fireworks. We do it ourselves. It's just we can't do it within the city limits due to the ordinances and rules that we have set in place.